All right, Mandy, you wanted a video. Sorry, it's going to be hard to do. But, so, the way you get the effect, do you see this, of what the girl was doing in the video? My hair's dry because I have curly hair. I brushed it out. Don't touch, Bella. Don't touch me. I brushed it out before then. And I went straight across anyways to get rid of dead ends. Because I have to cut my own hair. So, what you want to get rid of is any major points by just cutting into it. Okay, so really quick, because I have curly hair, I don't care. You can go in, and this is called a point cut. And you just go, Bella, off, honey, off. Oh, goodness. And this is why I don't do videos. Get rid of any fine, amazing points. Sorry, Bella had a potty break. Okay, so you're probably wondering why I didn't cut it straight across first. But you have to be very careful when you do this. Her video does work. However, here's the problem. If you are not a professional, always start really small, very, very little, unless you don't mind losing a little bit of length and demonstrating it. But the way I do it, whenever I have to cut my hair at home, because I don't have someone to cut my hair, is I actually lean forward and I don't put my hair in a ponytail. Here's the problem with this, and this is why the girl in the video did that, is you cannot see what side is even and what side is uneven completely. So you just kind of gotta wing it when your hair is long. Now, when you cut it the way the girl did in the video in a ponytail that's high, that is to specifically give you dramatic layers. This is how I used to do it when I was younger anyways. I would flip my head upside down. Okay. And when I flip my head upside down, this is how I would cut it. It worked for me. But that was because I had a lot of hair and I didn't care really how I did it, if that makes sense. But now I'm just going over and just making sure that there's not any major points in my hair. By major points, I mean things that are sticking out hardcore or just a little bit of a difference that you notice. Cut it off. Now I'm doing this, even though I know my friends who are cosmetologists are going to be like, you're crazy. But I personally have been doing my hair before I was a cosmetologist, and this is just kind of how I have to do it. When your hair gets so long, the better way to do it, if you have the time and you don't care and you want to keep your length, is you individually separate your hair and you pull out pieces about, let me see, about this size, and you just trim each fine point. And that's how you do it. And you separate it and divide it. But that was what I did the other day. My hair's crazy. And it took a lot longer. So I decided to, because I wanted to add just a little bit of layer back in here to show you guys how I did it. So right now my hair's crazy. And this was without the ponytail effect. But just to show you, oh my gosh, my hair. So what happens when you brush out curly hair? It looks like a hot mess. Yes, curly hair. We have curly hair, don't we, Bella? Mommy ruined hers by straightening it for many years. Don't do that, people. Okay, so as you can see, all the fine points are gone. Kind of. I'm sorry, I don't have good quality video. They're not major on each side. Try and show you the back. Okay. One side. And the other side. Now, this is exactly how my hair has been cut, and I am growing out my layers because I want to see if I can get my fullness back. Because I had someone mess up my hair. Now see, when you put it up in the ponytail, it just gives you a little bit, as you can tell, of layers. And when you have curly hair, generally, the rule of thumb, at least for me, is the heavier my hair is, the less curly it is. And the longer, the less curlier it is. And I see a fine point right here that's bothering me. So I just taper it just a little bit. Do not go scissor happy. And if you're not a pro, don't try this. But if you don't mind losing some length, and I have always liked the artistic cut. I did point cutting before it was considered point cutting. Oh, that shows my age. Anyways, but that's just something I've always done. I had a really great teacher, and me and him agreed on the artistic side. And see, whenever I cut my hair shorter, it gets more curly. Because everyone always wonders, where does Bella get her curly hair from? Not just daddy, it came from mommy. But that is exactly why I keep my hair longer. Because if I don't, my hair will kink up and look like a daggone poodle, and I don't look as cute as my daughter. Hey, no babies. Okay, so there's the video. Sorry it wasn't as quick. It was 4 minutes and 55 seconds. There you go. It works. It is annoying. It's not going to be cute, but I also recommend, if you are not a professional, to let your hair dry in its natural state, brush it out and do that. And the reason why is whenever your hair is wet, your elasticity in your hair is going to stretch. Can cause it to break if you pull it too tight, get split ends. Not to mention, that your hair has a lot more stretch to it. So you might think you're cutting a little bit off when you're cutting a lot more off. Because see, this is all I cut in the sink. I'm sure this is attractive. Just a little bit. That's not even a half an inch. But it was enough just to give me a little bit of an effect. And see, pretty waves. But that's it. Like the video? If not, sorry. If you're a cosmetologist, I know you're going to freak out, but this is how I've always cut my hair. Because I can never get anyone to cut my hair. Ever. And I don't know why. But it seems like it's harder when you're a cosmetologist to get people to cut your hair. So this is something I've experimented with for years that works. And my hair is definitely the length. I took about, I would say, when I cut it over the weekend, about an inch off. But it's not as short as it seems. So enjoy the video. Thanks. Bye.